In the ongoing court case, Samantha has brought a legal action against her half-sister, Meghan Markle, creating a confrontation between the two siblings. Hello, with all the regal splendor, we warmly welcome you to the Princess Diana News channel. Now, let's get to the video. It appears that Meghan's judgment day is fast approaching, my friends. Lauren Gordon from The Mirror has reported that Meghan and Samantha are set to engage in a crucial hearing at the federal court in Tampa, Florida on Wednesday, November 8. Meghan's attorneys requested the judge to dismiss the lawsuit, enabling her to avoid having to provide a deposition and possibly disclose confidential messages. For those who haven't been keeping up, here's some context on this particular case. During the Oprah Winfrey interview and their docu-series, Harry and Meghan, Meghan addressed her childhood experiences. Meghan discussed her experience of being raised as the sole child, while Samantha asserts that Meghan shared blatantly untrue and harmful falsehoods with a global viewership in both her book and the Oprah Winfrey interview. According to Meghan, her half-sister Samantha decided to revert to her maiden name, Markle, as a way of indicating their familial connection. Samantha's stance is that the suggestion is not only false, but also inflicted significant damage on her reputation by falsely implying she was exploiting her royal connection for personal gain. Meanwhile, Meghan's camp asserts that she neither denied having a half-sister nor considered her personal opinions and memories of her upbringing appropriate for legal proceedings. It appears that their primary defense is simply stating that it is Meghan's perspective. Samantha has initiated this legal action for the second time. In March, a judge dismissed a portion of the lawsuit. It was a component of the lawsuit pertaining to the book, Finding Freedom. This time around, Samantha's lawyers have prioritized the Oprah Winfrey interview as their main focus. Finding Freedom will not be brought up by them. However, attorneys did not interpret this as a defeat, according to Samantha. They issued a previous statement stating that the forthcoming amendment would tackle specific legal matters pertaining to our defamation claims. Regarding the CBS interview with Oprah Winfrey, Samantha's lawyers strongly disagreed with the media's portrayal of Meghan as the winner and expressed their firm opposition to it. They also expressed confidence in presenting a more compelling case to seek compensation for the harm caused to their client due to defamation and subsequent losses. That is precisely the situation we are currently observing. Samantha has an opportunity to represent her case, and it is crucial for her to strengthen it. The judge's decision could have significant consequences, as a rejection may prevent future attempts to file. In March, the judge emphasized that this would be her last chance to make the case successful. If Samantha is granted her trial, she will be granted until January 2 to comply with discovery requirements. This entails providing her half-sister with private texts, emails, and other pertinent documents as part of the legal process. According to reports, the trial is scheduled to take place in July 2024. The date to keep an eye on is January 2. Meghan wishes to avoid the need for sharing any personal texts, emails, or other files. Meghan Markle's skill in deception is quite lacking. Actually, her behavior is quite inconsistent. She is unable to remember past statements she has made. Consequently, she is obliged to surrender personal communication. Could you fathom the numerous occasions she will contradict herself, inadvertently strengthening her sister's argument? Furthermore, what other contents may lie within that private communication? It's worth considering that Meghan has made unsettling remarks on previous occasions when she believed nobody was paying attention. What potential revelations could emerge if Meghan is indeed compelled to surrender a collection of personal correspondences? From my perspective, Samantha Markle's case appears to be quite solid. Meghan was purposeful and well aware of her actions. Meghan's intention was to depict her entire family as eccentric. She aimed to prevent any likelihood of being regarded seriously, as she was determined to shield her undisclosed scandals from becoming public knowledge. Samantha claims that Meghan tried to discredit her and paint her as dishonest and attention-seeking in her series, as reported by The Mirror. Additionally, she alleges that certain individuals who support Meghan engaged in malicious smear campaigns against her, filled with hate. I have a vivid recollection of the time when the Sugars were relentless in their pursuit of Samantha. To put it differently, the comments made about her were rather offensive. According to the talk, she was deemed unfit to be a mother and had regrettably lost custody of her child. In my opinion, Meghan is actually the true psychopath in their family. However, I suppose that's not really important or relevant. Meghan should abandon her facade of innocence. She was fully aware of her actions. Meghan's deep fear of her true origin being exposed results in her resorting to any means necessary to tarnish the reputation of her own family members. In my own opinion, it would be wonderful if Samantha Markle were to author a book. Perhaps we can delve further into the origins and early development of Meghan's narcissistic traits. This could serve as a cautionary tale, in a way. If Samantha is victorious in this lawsuit, I genuinely hope for her success. I am hopeful that she will disclose all the details regarding her unpleasant and malevolent sibling. This would be a suitable revenge for the actions Meghan has done against their family. Consider the manner in which she has completely disappeared from their father's life. Despite lavishing her with a lavish upbringing and fulfilling all her desires, he is now ignored by her due to a minor mistake that he has repeatedly apologized for. Samantha provided valuable assistance to their father during Meghan's upbringing. Meghan's mother's whereabouts were uncertain, possibly due to being incarcerated. It is understandable for Samantha to feel upset when Meghan denies or fails to acknowledge her efforts in raising her. Consider the scenario where your own half-sister, a younger sibling whom you have greatly assisted in upbringing, eventually matures and denies having any siblings besides themselves. What an unexpected and jarring surprise. In 2021, Samantha had already released a book titled The Diary of Princess Pushy's Sister Part 1, where she asserted that Meghan had been treated like royalty all her life without truly valuing it. Once again, I am eager to learn more. Do you know when Part 2, Samantha, is expected to be released? Possibly after the completion of the lawsuit. It seems plausible. I have confidence that she is either currently working on it or she may have already completed it. If Meghan decides to take legal action against Samantha, Samantha has the option of employing the same defense as Meghan and remaining concealed. It represents my personal perspective. In my perspective, that's how I perceive it. Meghan is engaging in a perilous endeavor by attempting to alter and reshape both reality and history. She believes she can effortlessly alter the story, express her own version freely, and conveniently dismiss any accusation of deception by claiming it as her personal perspective. It belonged to her history. Meghan, if you insist on approaching it in that manner, what would prevent others from following suit? Deliberately distorting the facts of situations in which you were a part of to portray you negatively while enhancing their own image. However, if anyone else engages in such behavior, Meghan will certainly initiate legal proceedings. Meghan and Harry find great satisfaction in taking legal action against others. Surprisingly, despite the expectation for them to maintain their own affairs, they fail to do so. That particular aspect of their behavior is so absurd, it almost appears as though the entire Sussex controversy is nothing more than a massive jest. Do they have any sense of self-importance? Because we surely lack it. It is imperative that we take into account the current occurrences in Meghan and Harry's lives. The situation appears unfavorable. They have no career prospects whatsoever. While William is engaged in commendable earthshot efforts in Singapore, Meghan and Harry opt to attend a Katy Perry concert, possibly as a means to garner attention. The PR team representing Meghan and Harry ensured that the media emphasized their use of a private jet while attending the Katy Perry concert. This action has led to criticism, as it contradicts their stated goal of achieving zero carbon emissions by 2030, with some viewing them as hypocritical for frequently choosing private air travel opportunities. It lacks logic. Please continue to stay updated as I will promptly provide any updates regarding this court case. That's it for the video. Please share your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like and share with those interested. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button to stay updated with our latest content. Thanks for joining us, have a great day, and stay tuned for upcoming videos.